Something a little bit different today. We have a 20 by 20 by 30 EXO with a replacement acrylic lid. We've got some items that need a little bit of a humidity kept high, a level kept high, going to be going into here. So we're doing a little setup. It's a very basic setup and we'll get into that in a second. We have this setup here that we're going to be sort of making today, and what's going in it is going to be these Eurycantha calcaratas, which are the New Guinea spiny stick insects, or the giant spiny stick insects. I don't know if there's going to be... Ah, there we go. Right, so we've got these ones here, which maybe you can pick up on the camera. There's a male and a female here. There's another male sort of somewhere in the undergrowth around here, and another female. But basically what we've got is this setup is not big enough. I picked two males up yesterday. They were graciously gifted by Andy at Spiders. Thank you so much for that, buddy. I went to pick Connor up from university and popped into Andy's on the way past and had a couple of hours chatting, putting the world to rights and stuff, and he asked me if I would like a couple of these, and Connor answered on my behalf before I even got a chance to say anything, and we've ended up with two males. So this isn't going to be big enough for them. This should be big enough for them for a long term, and I know we sort of can't really see this because it's going straight through and focusing on the beetles behind, but we're going to put some stuff in here today and we're going to move these people into here. We'll get some footage of these because these are absolutely stunning. So as this is a completely unprepared video, we're just going to be doing this together today, so there may be a few cuts as I jump to different things. What the idea is we're going to give this a bit of a clean, and then once we've cleaned this out we're going to effectively take the stick insects out of the other setup and move them into here. So all I want to do is give this a quick wipe down so that it's clean for its new inhabitants. We don't really know what things have been left behind. I do give these a clean out when we have old inhabitants leave. It's all spritzed down and obviously cleaned out, but it's still good to give it a wipe round because it's been standing for a while. Just get out, you see a little bit off the glass. We're going to basically take out the old stick insects, let them have a wander in here whilst we set this new thing up, because I'm not even sure how much bramble I've got downstairs at the moment, so I may need to go out and get some. My idea is to put substrate in the base of this up to sort of like level with this, have this cup in the back corner here full of water to provide humidity. Now the Sungaias that I have, they tend to be quite stupid, and if you leave an open pot of water loads of them will just climb in and drown. So I'm going to put this, I'm not sure, I may cut this in half. These Eurycantha are basically quite large, so I think that as long as I sort of cut this in half, we'll have the humidity from the water in here coming out. These are going to be kept quite high on a shelf, and the water should stay full, and plus it will keep the bramble alive for longer. The bramble can then just go in there, lean up against the side, and should be fine. So the idea is to have the pot of water in there, a lid cut in half. I'm not going to do that on camera, and we'll play it by ear. So let's... And the reason I'm going to get these out is because I'm going to use this substrate, because it seems a complete waste if we don't. Plus I don't really know what's in the base of this substrate at the moment. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. Let's try and get some of this old setup out of here, shall we? And see what we can do without getting pinched by these, because these do have a habit of giving you a bit of a stab. They've got quite a thorn on them, hence their name. Let's have a look and see what we've got. We've got two on that glass, so I might be able to just leave them in there while I'm sort of dismantling this setup. Let's have a look and see where this male is. Where are you going, dude? Got one male just to the side there. Trying to find where the other female is. Oh, she's down the bottom. Okay. I see her. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be putting these sticks in there again. They seem to just be causing more. They're good for like having them stand and stuff, but I'm not sure. Right, are you okay down there? Oh, you're the male, aren't you? Just got pinched. Get off me. So yeah, we've got the two females up on the side. As you can see, the thorn of the male. We've got the big male here. And there's another male that's slightly different colour. He's a little bit younger, but I think he's molt behind or something. He's fine there. We'll leave him where he is. Right, let's get our little cup. Try and get some of this moved across without disrupting too much. This is really not going to plan already. What I need is this probably this way, and the dudes there, because then I can actually transfer the dirt across. Let's get some of this moss and stuff. We'll use this cup here for now for the leaf litter and everything, get that out of the way, and all their poop and whatever else they've decided to put on top of the soil. This out of the way. Drop it all on the floor. Do all this without getting spiked by them. That was pretty painful when he tagged me. But then I thought I was picking up a female, so yeah, maybe I should have looked a little bit closer before I just went in there and grabbed him, shouldn't I? My fault, never the animal's fault. Me being an idiot. Right, let's get this soil transferred over. And that should be good. We're just going to chuck this in here. And the only reason I chuck this moss and stuff in is on top is just to keep the humidity in the soil. It's like a barrier, leaf litter and sphagnum moss and a little bit like that. It just acts as a little barrier. Yes, it does make it more of a pain to clean, and yes, it does mean I'm not going to spot the eggs, but we'll worry about that later on another time, shall we? Give this a good soak. Get the substrate nice and wet. This is too slow. Let's bring the big guns out. The big guns being the hose. Woo! I don't know why I didn't use this in the first place, because we need it to fill this bowl up anyway.
Much later.
This is going to take a lot of filling.
Eventually.
Okay, nice and full. Took a load of water. So now we just need to find the bramble. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the lid off camera. We'll come back in a second. Okay, so what we've done, we've put the tub in. I've taken a section out of the lid like that, and effectively I've put that underneath, filled that with water, and I've put a piece of bark that you probably can just about see down here. It's sitting sort of over the water, holding all this in place. So there's not much of a gap to actually get in here and accidentally drown themselves, but it means that I can fill the water up quite easily, and they've got their room to move about in. So what we're going to do, I'm not going to bother with these sticks. I might put one in just to give them something, little purchase point maybe in the front. They don't really use it. They might use it to molt on maybe. Who knows? If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. We'll put those in like that. A little bit of undergrowth. We don't want any of that in there, but what we do want is to move them. So let's readjust this camera a little bit and move these beauties in. I was going to put this cork bark in there sort of to hold the wood, but I don't think we really need that in this corner. Maybe I'll just put it there anyway, just to double secure that area, eh? Lock it down a little bit. Right, shall we see if these will come out and play ball? See if the females will move. They've got really strong legs. The little female here. We're going to readjust the camera focus on this, or there we go. Look at her there. She doesn't want to move. Should we put you in? You going to stay on there? Good. That was nice and easy. It's easier than rehousing spiders. Don't freak out on me. Come on. Thank you, camera. Right, go in there. Come on, let go of me. You don't need to hold on to me, do you? Wiggling side to side like in the breeze. It's quite funny. Acting like a stick, I suppose. Right, the males. Your legs are yeah, they've got these spikes down here low, and you wouldn't want to get pinched by them. They're pretty strong. He's a big boy, that one. Beautiful things though. And where's the last one? Where are you? Down here. Let's grab you. It's not going to go nowhere near your legs. Let's see if you'll hold on to the glass. Yeah, why are you sliding off, dude? Alright, let's put you on the bramble instead. There we go. And they're in. Right, let's get rid of that bit. Let's have a look at these, shall we? These absolute beauties. Stunning little things. Not bigger than the Sungaya, and these aren't parthenogenic, so you do need males and females to breed. And like I say, the lighter male, he is probably a molt behind the larger one who's dark, so that's probably why he's that colour, from what I understand anyway. But yes, these are the Eurycantha calcarata, the New Guinea spiny stick insect, with a rather menacing thorn on that back leg, as you can see. That you do not want to get done by, and I don't want to get done by again. Right, anyway, that will be today's video. We're not doing an outro today. It's Christmas after all, but I just want to say thank you very much to everyone for 2023, and I hope to see you all in 2024, guys. Have a good new year, and we'll catch up with you later. Thank you.